Just shout!
Just shout. I like it.
Diamond and Silk of Fox Nation have allegedly been fired. The reasons they have been fired, I find, are just utter horseshit. Apparently, they have been spreading outlandish conspiracy theories. I find that hard to believe. Let's find out.
It's a question.
Right.
Is this a pandemic or was it a plandemic?
We've known that people of color are at higher risk for disparities amongst diseases. And why? Well, there's two main issues. Number one, we know if you have heart disease, lung disease, diabetes, if you're not healthy at baseline, you're going to be at higher risk for complications, for ICU stays and dying from COVID-19.
Black people are not the only ones that walk around with high blood pressure and diabetes.
That's right.
You get it, girl.
Don't be messing with our meat.
Oh, that's my jam.
When you know we love to eat.
Yeah.
We grill it, fry it, shake it, and bake it, and eat it with our teeth.
Woo!
Definitely good.
And see, you need your meat for your zinc.
That's right.
You notice they keep talking about zinc.
You don't eat your meat! You can't have any pudding! How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
My question to you is, what can we as Americans first, especially the Black community, what can we do now to better our health?
I love that question. And there are two things I would say. Number one, get educated.
Oh, shit!
Unfortunately, we have a pandemic of virus spread, but we also have a pandemic of misinformation out there.
Yes.
We want people to.
They're saying that it was natural. It's something that naturally occurred.
Can't be. It's
If it
difficult.
naturally-
It's hard to believe that.
I connect all of my dots. There's too many global elitist hands in the cookie jar.
That's
Wahahaha, we'll keep them all poor.
It's too many. And then
and spewing China propaganda too.
the tweet that you put out. How did he know?
Yeah, how did he know back in 2007
Yeah.
something like this was
What's
going
gonna
to
happen under
Up
Trump?
under Trump administration?
How did he know?
Interesting.
Who you need to blame is China and the WHO.
Oh, shit.
That's who you need to be blaming.
That's right.
Not the president, who happened to be your president. Here's what you gonna do.
What?
Go to the kitchen and make us all a sandwich.
Take your ass in the house.
Go in the house, make everybody sandwiches.
That's right.
Because you can't handle this
You can't
out here.
handle the
You
front
got to
line.
know your stuff out here.
That's right.
Do your research.
That's right.
And stop listening to the fake news and their propaganda.
That's right.
Susan.
That's what you do. And I don't even want her sandwich.
Hell no.
Bitch, get me a sandwich.
Okay, so I know you mentioned testing. Is testing mandatory, or is it still, if you are sick or if you have a fever, is it mandatory to go to work? Do you have to have, is it mandatory?
And do you know when they take and put those swabs up there, your nose, do you know they're getting your DNA? Do you know that goes into a particular database when they pull different things?
Allegedly?
Allegedly? I'm gonna say allegedly because I'm not no doctor. I didn't go swab you. But just pay attention, you all.
You dumbasses.
Make sure we're testing anyone who has symptoms and who may be sick. So there's surveillance testing and diagnostic testing. We want to make sure anyone who's got symptoms can get tested. That's diagnostic testing. We also want to make sure we're testing people in high-risk areas like prisons, like nursing homes, like hospitals, and like communities of color.
Listen, something is happening.
Yeah, because how is it that all of a sudden now it's happening within the Black community?
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
And that's how we safely reopen society, by testing people in a strategic manner based on who's at highest risk.
Wow. Okay, so I have to ask you this here question. I'm hearing from people in inner and urban cities about coronavirus. Is it connected to these 5G towers?
This is just one of over a dozen fires targeting 5G towers in the Netherlands. And the country isn't alone. Cyprus, Belgium and Ireland among those home to conspiracy theorists who believe 5G may have some connection to COVID-19.
Another thing, you all know I had a concern about the rest homes. I'm like, how is our elderly coming into contact with this? Just listening to people, doing a little research. Now, our country is supposed to be shut down, but I'm hearing that these 5G towers are going up. And if they're in certain places, the frequency of that can really throw your body off.
Your genetics,
and have your body dis-ease. This is what they're saying about that.
Science is saying.
And it can also cause for your genetic material to test for COVID-19.
Yeah, they are awful for sure.
And I want you to set the record straight, because I don't think any research, I haven't found any data or research on anyone testing this against the coronavirus or anything like that. I have, however, seen information out there that these 5G towers are supposed to be safe, but more testing needs to be done. So I need for you as America's doctor to set the record straight about these 5G towers and coronavirus.
I said that shit's
because
real.
you have people in these inner and urban cities thinking that's the way they're getting this. And I'm like, well, more research, maybe more research need to be done.
Let's ask the doctor.
Let's ask the doctor.
What's up, Doc?
Well, again, as many people are being harmed by misinformation as they're being harmed by the virus itself.
Let me tell you what's disappointing. You're disappointing whenever you go along with an agenda that's been proposed for you, just like a slave baby.
Yes.
See, you so used to being told what to do.
What to do.
You don't even know how to think for yourself.
That's right.
And if our ancestors are rolling over in their graves, they're rolling over in their graves because you're so ignorant. And you disappointed them.
Yes.
Because you are a descendant to your ancestors that built this country.
That's right.
But you feel like you're supposed to stay stuck in your house, waiting on a handout.
That's right.
Oh, I tell you, you so silly.
Like,
not only are you silly, but you ignorant. When it comes to these vaccines, is it going to be mandatory, or do we have a choice in it? What you think?
Africa.
That's what we don't need to. You're not gonna make black people the guinea pig for this here right here.
We're not gonna be your experiment.
Nope.
Or your project. Yes.
Put that needle down. You stay away from me.
What are you about to do here?
Right.
Because what you're not gonna do, you're not gonna start vaccinating black folks.
Right.
Or white people, apparently. Come on now. Don't leave us out.
You're not gonna do that.
Get no
and
craziness.
what it does is it'll start with us first.
Right.
See, they got us with slavery. They got us with Jim Crow. Now they about to push this here mass vaccination. But I have a problem receiving any vaccine from any entity. But when I hear people, you got to have some paperwork to be able to go to work. Well, back during the days of slavery, in order for you to go to one plantation to the other, you had to have a note.
Where's your hell pass?
A note.
It all seems familiar.
That's
and
right.
at some point, this fuckery has got to stop.
Today.
Fuckery stops now. We cannot let this go on.
That's
all of us.
All of
I
us.
don't care if you black, white, or pinstripe. Ain't gonna be nothing but slaves up and through here.
That's right.
Slavery.
Yes, slavery.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's because of the work you all have done. So what I would say to everyone out there is, please be patient.
I'ma wait on a vaccine. I'm like, you better do your research.
You sure better do your research.
When it comes to these vaccines.
You know it.
When it comes to who's pushing them. And who wants global vaccination around the whole world, and who's getting rich behind stuff.
Rich people don't sit in jail.
Yes, and I want to thank the two of you because, again, we have a crisis of misinformation out there.
He's sweet, but he no listen.
And now we're not telling you all to not get vaccinated,
That's
to
right.
not get medicine and all of that stuff. For the ones that's talking about it and you want it, you go right ahead on and you do it. But it's not fair to enforce it on
everybody. That's right. That don't want to do that.
I got one for you.
Come on.
My body, my choice.
That's right. Ain't that's what the Democrats be saying?
Pro-choice is pro-death!
Well, what I'm looking at is the Democrat symbol is an ass. It's a donkey.
Come on.
So There you have it.
Stop listening to this propaganda being spreaded on the fake news and pay attention.
That's right.
Because right now it may be funny, but pretty soon it's going to affect your behind.
That's right.
Then what you going to do, Jackie? What you going to do then?
What you going to do, Jackie, when your ass dry up?
When you don't have you can't get no food, no nothing.
Damn.
I don't see anything wrong with what they said. Come on. Maybe some of it was questionable. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you appreciated this one. It was a little controversial, but because I kind of like Diamond and Silk. However, some of the things they did say was kind of questionable. Am I conservative? No. Am I a liberal? No. I'm a moderate. Anyway, so like, subscribe, and comment!